Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our Tekkit Legends Let's Play adventure. Today, we are not going to the Nether and dealing with the noise of the Nether and the Nether creatures. Ooh, it's terrible in there. Who would want to spend time in there? It's the worst. Nah, today, we are hanging out here in the glorious big house that we've built in the big comfy house. That's not a thing. It's actually the big comfy couch, and then Bear lives in a big blue house. But that's irrelevant. None of that matters, because it has nothing to do with what we're doing today. Today, we are building a reactor. Not a big one. Just a little reactor to kind of test the water. And the first place we're going to have to start is, I've typed in at Big Reactors. I've taken a look at all these recipes. They want graphite. It doesn't really explain how to get graphite that well, but from what I've gathered, I did do a bit of testing. If you take some charcoal, you throw it into a furnace, any furnace, doesn't have to be an electric furnace. I just tossed mine in an electric furnace. It'll give you a graphite bar. Ta-da! That actually didn't take too long. You see, I got some coal and some charcoal. The first thing I tried was the charcoal. Turns out it works. And it looks like everything in this mod has some EMC in it. So that's great. So we can get our graphite bar. And in fact, let's get a lot of it. I don't know how much we'll need, but I think graphite's sort of important in this mod. I haven't built one of these yet. I kind of watched the tutorial. I read a little bit. I think yellorium is something we need. Although I did notice in some of these recipes, you can actually sub out yellorium for the regular refined, I'm fine. For the regular refined uranium ingots, they have the same EMC value, so use whichever you happen to want to use. We'll use yellorium, because it's what the mod comes with. It's kind of the thing you're recommended to use, I suppose. Now, again, with no idea what I'm doing, I think reactor casing is where we want to start. It also has an EMC value, so we'll get some iron, and we'll just go ahead and we'll make like one of these, and then we should be able to get as many as we need after that. Hopefully, I'm doing this recipe. I think I've got it wrong. No, look at that! Reactor casings. Ta-da-da! Cool. We'll get a stack of them. And we are also going to... Well, we don't need. I think we can use just reactor casings, but I'm kind of interested in the reactor glass, so it's just reactor casing and more glass. And again, that'll have an EMC value, so we can just get 2 glass. And we can just kind of... Da-da-da. Look at that. So this stuff is by no means cheap. I mean, that's 1,314 EMC, but for us, it's not really anything. So this is going to be a highly reactive kind of thing. Probably going to pump out some radiation. We'll just build it in here. Not like that, though. Don't do that. How wide are we going to make it? Let's see. Maybe do a 5x5? I'm not sure how big you can make them. I want it to have a middle. I like the idea of it having a... I guess it doesn't have to be that... Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've made that decision. I'm invested. I've built it this far. So we're gonna do like so. Nope. Stop this. Stop this. Okay, and then we'll build up. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just make it a giant square. No reason to banter around the bush. I'm sorry about these episodes, folks. I know I still sound like I'm a little loopy on cough syrup, and that, you know, there's something living inside of my nose. There is. It's snot. It's raging. It's alive. It's angry. I'm still taking cough syrup. I'm sucking on the cough drops. I'm trying to get better. My head is literally loopy, so if these videos don't make any sense, that's why. I've got a list of things I think we need. Right at the top of it is a controller. So let's see if we can build one of them. We need to build Reactor Controller. Wow, so these things ain't cheap, are they? So redstone and a diamond. I got a diamond right there. Look at that, set to go. And then redstone, we can just get one of. And it looked like this also had... No, I've already built some of these. Get out of there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Controller. Yeah, this also has an EMC value, so we'll just chunk it in here in case we want to make some more of these. I do think we'll get really heavily into reactors at some point. We'll plop it down inside here. Perfect. What else are we going to need? I think a power tap to get power out of it. I don't know if we really need that right now, but why not? You know what? It's a thing we're going to do. Let's do it. We need to get some more redstone, though. Oh, it's so sad to think about the good times, you and I. That's not right at all. What did I say I was building? That. Okay, got another one of those. Alright. Teach it to the system and carry it over here. People are going to be confused about why I'm not sick in the Assassin's Creed videos. It's because, as I've mentioned before, I record things in advance, and I recorded those before I was sick. So there you go. Now you know. Now no one's going to be confused. I need to create an access port. I think it's this. Yeah, with a chest And was it a piston? It was a piston. And then some more of these. Just got like a stack of those, so we'll have a bit more. All right, get that in there. Get that recipe. Where did it go? Excess pour. Yay! This is kind of becoming a system, isn't it? Okay, take it back over here. I guess we'll drop it down here. Awesome. Now there's only a couple more things I think we need. We're gonna need a control rod for the. Oh, we gotta build these Yellorium. This nonsense here, which is some of this and this, a bit of that, and this. Yay! And then we'll have to control that Yellorium fuel rod with a Reactor Control Rod. So that with this. I forgot the recipe already. What did it look like? Reactor Control Rod. Needs some more redstone. Okay, not a problem. Got it. Ta-da! We only need one of these, but we'll teach that to the system. We're gonna need, I think, 4 of these, 3 of these, 5. We've got 5, so we're covered. Now this guy here is gonna go down the center, if my wikiing is correct. I don't think we have to have one on the bottom. Could be wrong though. I think it's just 1, 2, 3, and then one at the top. That's your control rod with the Yellorium fuel rods underneath it. This isn't very tutorial-esque because I don't know if I'm doing it right, and I don't want to claim this is some sort of tutorial if I'm just drugged up on cough syrup and just yammer. Oh, look at that, connected textures. That's beautiful. I could get behind that. I really appreciate that. Thank you, mod maker, for the connect. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, cool, you get to collect it, though. I think I'm actually tearing up. Did I do it? No, there's none on the top. I'll fix it. We'll just use glass up here, too. Hey! Look at that! It's a thing and we've done it! Wow! Okay, so we've got okay, awesome. Let's hit O to get rid of our NEI interface so I can actually read. Okay, we've got auto-eject, do not auto-eject waste, deactivate and activate reactor. Let's go ahead and put some fuel in there, and I think we do that at the reactor access. Yep, we'll put some fuel, let's put some Yellorium in there. Okay, cool. Yep, it's filled into this thing inside there, and just turn on. Whoa! Alright, so from what I understand, this is our core fuel. This will show us how much fuel we have. In total in the machine. This is our energy. Wow, this thing can hold and generate a lot of RF. So from what I understand, what we want to do is we want to keep our core heat down, but keep our casing heat high. So heat of the reactor's casing, high heat raises energy output and coolant conversion. Core heat, heat of the reactor's fuel, high heat raises fuel usage. So we want to use as little fuel as possible while also keeping the case right. I think I'm telling that. Yeah, okay, deactivate. We'll turn it off. Wow, it cools down pretty fast. And from what I understand, we can put some metal in there to sort of transfer the heat out. Okay? So again, this could just be something I made up while I was sipping on cough syrup in the kitchen earlier. But I think that we can use iron blocks. I don't think that's the best. I think there's probably better things to use. But I have some iron. And why not? Because Team YOLO, right? So, well, I don't know why I didn't already have that talk to the system, but we've got some now. Now what we want to do is we want to get inside here first off. Come on, mate. Get in there. Hey, oompa. And we just kind of make a connection. Nope, not with you. And that'll transfer the heat. Okay. Awesome. To the casing a little bit better, and we'll see how that does. Put that back on. Hop back down here. It seems to remember everything. Good. Activate. Yeah, okay, good. So the casing's getting a little hotter. So it's definitely okay. The core is it's not. I would like it to be at least equal, or at a minimum, I'd like. I mean, at best case scenario, the casing would be really hot and the core would be really cold. If I'm not mistaken, we can put some coolant inside of here, though. I think. Oh man, it's generating quite a bit of fuel, or energy as it is, though. How are we doing over here? What's 100%? How heavily irradiated the core is. The higher levels of radiation reduce fuel burnup. Well, we're at 100%, so I guess we're doing pretty hot. Okay, deactivate. Let's see if there's something else we can do to make this even better. Not sure what. There's bound to be something, am I right? All right, so, I mean, in terms of bad ideas, I'm sure this one will take the cake, but I've had a lot of medication, and this seems like a smart idea, and I might be wrong. It might be one of those situations where it's not a smart idea. Go! Oh, yeah, baby! Yeah! Check that out! Oh, it's all getting really hot, but we're making a crap ton of energy right now. How much of that yellorium have we burnt through? It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all in there. What are we looking at? Where is this thing? We're still good. Look, we're still 98% full. Look at all this energy. This is not the best ratio, but it's pretty good. The heat seems to be holding, right? What is this thing? What did this thing say? Higher levels of radiation reduce fuel burnup. Well, we've got a really high level of radiation right now. So we've now got 5 of the fuel rods. Hey, you know what? I think if we right-click on this, we can sort of tell this thing to... Yeah, we can, like, inject that, and it'll use less fuel. So if we're ever like, hey, we don't need that much energy, we can come up here and tell these guys to, hey, stop using so much fuel. Awesome. And so now we should be... Nope, nope, nope. You've done wrong. You've done goofed. Go away. Oh, we've turned it off by accident. But no, look at that. We should now be producing a little bit less energy. I think that's how that works. I don't really know. Oh, man. Killer RF. 2.9, almost 3,000 RF per tick right now. Oh, man, we're going to fill this thing up. The internal buffer is not very high. Is that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6 zeros? Is that 6 zeros? It's moving around a lot. It might be 7. Might be 7. That might be 10 million RF we're about to hit. Good gosh, stop. There, it should stop moving around. As soon as it cools off. Calm down now. There we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 10 million RF we're about to hit. Wow. And wow, that's not even like a good system. We just threw some iron in there and started doing stuff. I'm gonna go take some more cough syrup. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll try to find a place to put all this power. That's a lot of power, though. Good gosh. Alright, bye! Do you want to win? I think that there's a theme here with all these LEGO sets. LEGO, big fans of winning. Maybe they're fans of Charlie Sheen, because he really likes winning, too.